Alright guys, today we're going to talk about the body and how the body can't lie. So I was watching the video by Wesley, the multi-millionaire virgin, and he was talking about the body can't tell a lie and how you feel on the inside is going to come to the outside. And I've touched on that before in the past, but I thought about it in more of a physical aspect as it pertains to the way if you're overweight, if you're underweight, if you're malnutritioned, if you're sedentary, how the body, like, you can't act as if you're healthy or as if everything's okay because your body's gonna tell you. It's kind of like how you feel on the inside. Like, you know, when you're depressed or if you're down or you're feeling miserable or whatever, you know, emotion you're feeling at the time, your body's gonna show it. So you can, you can play lip service all you want, but the body doesn't lie. It can't tell a lie. So, if you're prone to sitting like this with your head down, as he touched on also, it's going to be a clear indication that something's going on the inside. So you can say, oh yeah, I'm okay, everything's fine, yeah, I'm doing good, but your body is saying something different. Your body's going to tell the truth. So when you're confident, your shoulders are going to be back, your chest is going to be out, your head's going to be up, and you're going to have a smile on your face, or you're going to have that confidence that, even if something is going wrong, or if something's not the way you want it to be, at the end of the day, it's going to work out, and you walk around as if it's already done worked out for you, So just be conscious of the way, your body's reflecting you. Now let's go back to the physical aspect, which we can see, the physical aspect of it. You want to make sure you take care of your body. You only get one of them, and you don't want it to waste away. You don't want to be dealing with chronic injuries, chronic pain, chronic issues. So there's so much information out there for us to learn from, so that we don't have to go through those things. So it's very important that you take your body and your health seriously, and if you need help, to seek help. Don't try to go at it alone if you feel as if it's overwhelming or it's too much. You understand? That's why there's fitness professionals out there to aid and assist and help empower you to make the right decisions that you can later on build upon. So I just wanted to make this video, guys, and just because I see a lot of stuff going on in social media. I see a lot of body shaming. I see a lot of what some might say vanity, and I believe whatever you decide whatever you decide is right for you. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you you're wrong. You understand? But if I see that you may be hurting yourself or you're a little delusional, I'm not gonna come straight out and say, like, hey, you're full of shit, excuse my French, you need to get it together. But I will have like more of a loving, nurturing, caring kind of conversation with you to kind of jar you into the right direction without having to maybe offend you. But so if you want to show your body off, that's fine, guys and gals. If you want to pose, doing whatever you want to do, that's fine, because that's your prerogative, as long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting someone else. And I mean, I'm okay with it, and I can understand how some people might say, oh man, that's a little too much. But at the end of the day, in order for me to have my freedom or my free will, I need to allow others, and I need to be more tolerant. I don't have to watch it, I don't have to subscribe to it, I don't have to like it or comment or share it or anything. So I have to be more tolerant towards what's going on around me, if I want that same freedom extended to me. So the body can't lie. I go on tangents because I'm very passionate about fitness and health and the mind and how it all works together. And you have to balance it out, guys. And I'm thinking to myself right now, I was just setting up the room because I'm actually in my bedroom instead of in front of the green screen or my absmatic backdrop. And I wasn't planning on going into the video. I was just setting it up, check the footage to make sure everything was okay. And I kind of just went after it, and I didn't put my mic on, so I don't know how this audio quality is gonna sound, and I hope I'm not just rambling. I hope this is cohesive enough for you to understand where I'm coming from, because it's unscripted and it's just really just coming from what I watched earlier and what I've been feeling. And I really have a passion for helping others, especially when it comes to mental health and physical health and how they're tied together, you know. So that's why I always say, you know, I tag my photos or my videos. When you look good, you feel good. You understand? So if you have something going on inside of you, you have to realize that that is just a situation. That is just I don't know, like a brief intermission in your life that you just have to get through. But it's not you. It doesn't define you. What you did yesterday doesn't have to dictate what you're gonna do today. You know, yesterday you went left. Today you can choose to go straight. You can choose to go right. You can choose to go up. You know, so you know, it's so important to be in the now and to be aware of what's going on within you as well as around you, because what's on the inside of you is going to come to the outside. So what's on the outside is going to be a reflection. And let's go back to the body. So the way the body looks, you know what I mean? Like, so when you look in the mirror and you look yourself in the face, you look yourself in the eyes, what do you feel? Do you feel good? Do you feel that you've given it enough attention to your health, to your body, to your well-being? Do you feel as if you maybe put too much energy on the external things and forgot about the internal things? You know, just ask yourself these questions and don't be delusional. Don't get upset with the answers. Don't, you know, fool yourself into believing that, you know, you have time, because that's one thing we don't have. You know, we can have cars, we can have women, guys, drugs, whatever else you want, you know, under the sun. But one thing you do not have is time. Time has you. It has all of us, you know. So you really just have to ask yourself these questions and to be honest with yourself and to answer these questions. And then, you know, once you get the answers, you don't have to do it in one day. You don't have to sit there and try to figure everything out. Just become aware, just be cognitive of whatever issues you might be facing. And if you never unsurface them, if that's a word, unsurface. If they're never brought to the surface, you can't work on them. You can't identify them. You can't start, you know, working on a solution. So, you know, ask yourself questions. Question things around you. You know, look at your body. Examine your health. You know, the blood doesn't lie. You know, I could be as fit as I want to be externally, but if I'm putting poison and different things into my body, overworking my body, not getting enough sleep, not getting enough nutrients and water, I could look aesthetically pleasing and still have bad blood, meaning, you know, things could be off in the blood. So once you check the blood's gonna tell you. The blood can't lie. You understand? So, and that's why it's so important to make sure that you're balanced and everything. You know, you can go overboard with drinking too much water. You can go overboard with being in the gym too long. You know, too much stimulants, too much of this, too much of that. So you just have to keep a balance and keep checks and balances, and just know that the body doesn't lie. So how you feel, you're going to show it externally. You understand? So either it can be through your posture or your size, you know, your fat content, your muscle content, your waist size. It's going to show. And it can't lie. You know what I mean? So I just want to say that, guys, and hopefully I didn't go on too long, and hopefully you can understand what I'm trying to say. And if you can't, just let me know, and I'll actually write some notes and actually have a little bit of a script so I can stay on topic and just bring it all together. But I hope you get the gist of it. And yeah, until the next video, guys, let's build together.